How's it, grade 9s? So today we're going on to grade 8 revision of parallel lines, working from slides 20 to 28 from the Geometry of Straight Lines PowerPoint. Okay, so you remember from last year you had three things to do with parallel lines. You had corresponding, co-interior, and alternate angles. Okay, now just to refresh your memory, I'm going to have a look at corresponding first. Now remember, corresponding makes an F. Okay, so you always make it with the parallel line. So in this case, AB parallel CD. So you have an F shape here, like that. Okay, that means that if we call this angle E1, 2, 3, 4, and this F1, 2, 3, and 4, that means these angles with inside the F like that are equal. Okay, so this angle here equals that angle there. And so we can say here that angle E3 equals angle F3. And you remember we need to give a reason. And our reason for this is corresponding angles. So we say corresponding angles. And then you must state which lines were parallel. So AB, parallel CD. Okay, the next one I'm going to look at is alternate. Alternate makes the Z. Okay, so I've made the Z with the parallel lines. That means, again, if I call this angle E1, 2, 3, 4, F1, 2, 3, 4, that means that this angle here and this angle here are equal. And the reason for this is alternate angle. So here we can say that angle E4 is equal to angle F2. And it is alternate angles. And we must state which lines were parallel. So it's AB, parallel CD. Okay. Now, before I go on, these can be in any orientation. So they can be upside down, flip backwards, anything like that. As long as you can make a Z or an F, okay, you can get these two things, okay? The last one we're going to look at is co-interior angles. And co-interior makes a C. So if I call this angle E1, 2, 3, 4, F1, 2, 3, 4. So we can make a C here. And there's our C. Now, the co-interior one works a little bit differently. We know that angle E3, this one here, and this one here, they are not going to be equal. Okay? What they are supplementary angles. And supplementary means that they add up to 180. Okay? So our reason for this is co-interior angles. And I must just state which lines were parallel. AB parallel CD. So just to recap, your corresponding and your alternate, their angles will be equal. The co-interior one are supplementary. They add up to 180. So just remember that, please, grade 9s. So let's have a look at the first example over here. It's saying determine the value of the variables. So we have a variable here, A, and a variable there, B. So the first thing I can see is I'm going to have a look at my parallel lines. And if I highlight those, it'll make it a lot easier to see what's going on here. Okay, so there's my two parallel lines. Now, you can see that this 43 and this A will make an F. And our F is going like this. Okay, can you see the F there? So that means straight away that A is equal to 43. Our reason is corresponding angles. I must just state which lines were parallel. AB, parallel CD. Okay, so now we know that that's 43. Now, if you have a look at this angle and this angle, they are vertically opposite. Okay, and vertically opposite angles are equal. So this and this are vertically opposite. So that means that B plus 15 will be equal to 43 because we calculated A to be 43. My reason here is vert op angles. Nice equation to solve. Just take that to that side and we get B is equal to 43 minus 15. And 43 minus 15 is 28. Okay, so we've solved for that one. If we go on to the second example, the question reads, determine the values of the variables. So we have an x here and a y there. Those are the two that we need to solve for. And if I just highlight our parallel lines, so we have this one and we have this one here. Okay, so first thing first, I can see that the 47 and this angle make a C. And here is our C here. Okay, so we have co-interior angles there. So that means to us that this angle plus this angle will be equal to 180. So we have x minus 38, which is our one angle, added to the other angle, which is 47, and that equals 180 degrees. Our reason for this, co-interior angles. Just state which lines were parallel. So it's WX parallel YZ. Okay, so now we can solve for this. Take these to that side and we get x is equal to 180 plus 38 minus 47. And we get x is equal to, get our calculator, 180 minus, plus 38 minus 47. And we get 171. Okay, so that's the value of x. Now, what I can do here is I can do two things. I know what x is, so I can just say 171 minus 38 to get the value of that angle. And then I know that this plus this will equal 180, angles on a straight line. Or, grade 9s, what I could do is I could use alternate angles because we have a z. See here? It's coming down and then it's coming up here. Okay, so I'm going to use the alternate angles route. So I know that y minus 5 is equal to 47. My reason, alternate angles. Just state which lines were parallel. WX parallel YZ. Okay, so that means that y is equal to 47 plus 5. So we get y is equal to 52 degrees. Okay, right, grade 9s, I would like you to do exercise 13.3 for me, please. Thank you.